Here we are in my dad's garage, which is a shrine to wood boat racing of all the boats that my dad raced when he was a kid. So that speedliner right there is unbelievable. He's got a couple engines on the wall, and this is a hydro that the same exact boat my dad used to race as a kid. And then over here is kind of a sitting area of, where you can come in, sit down in a captain's chair, grab yourself a cold beverage, watch a little TV if you want, and come in and talk about the boats. This is a neat little boat, kind of like an old rowboat that he put an engine on. The engine last time wasn't here last time I came. This is my dad's Lyman that he bought. I don't know how well, you can kind of see it, but it's a Lyman that he wanted and picked up, and pretty neat. These were made in Sandusky, Ohio. And then this is my dad's first boat that he bought. This is a Penn Swift, made up in Penn, New York. This is the areas that he went to when, he was a kid. His dad was really into racing and boats. And then this boat is unbelievable. Not exactly sure what it is, but as you can see, it's got a low draft. Definitely a racing boat. And then there's a picture of some boat racers, and here's an old engine. My dad's into collecting engines. That's a boat, Johnson, that's part of our family. So the plaques on the wall, I don't know if you can really see those, kind of, talks about the 57 Penn Yan, and then he's got a 50 22-foot Chris Craft. That's not here, it's 22 feet, it's huge. But then these are all the pictures of boating, that we have and have collected over the years. So that's one of my dad's boats, race boats. I think it's in here somewhere, but Big Johnson, but yeah, just a bunch of cool stuff. Nice museum. Here's some of the kids, my mom, boating. Everything's boating related. There's my dad's Boston Whaler clock, but this is an old Mercury 10 horse. So this thing still runs, still has the controls to turn the engine right there, cables, steering wheel. So this is the Van Pelt, and this is exactly what they used to wear when they used to race. And this is unbelievable. This is the first time I've been in here since he restored or put all the pieces together. So sorry, it's kind of choppy, but oh, here we go. That's his Chris Craft, 22-foot Chris Craft. He didn't put it in the water this year. There's something going on with it. I don't know what, but just some more vintage boating memorabilia. Some of the tin signs that say Johnson, I got him. But, there's the old, this is the Lyman. You can kind of see Lyman there. Made in Sandusky. And then this is, this should look familiar if you know me at all. This is my old 15 horse. I sold it to my dad thinking he would use it on one of his wood boats. Here's an old Mercury engine there. This is on the Penyan. This is what the Penyan looks like on the inside. See, Penyan Swift. But this is unbelievable. This is more cool than it ever was. Here's the Lyman again. This is the other side. See how it says Lyman on the flag. But yeah, it doesn't get any cooler than this, my friends. This one's got an old Johnson on the back. Got the original mechanics. See how it has a hand throttle, or you could hook it up for controls with the pulley systems. But this is what it looks like. Really cool. And then here's some more boat memorabilia. That picture right there is my dad in Carlo. He had a big German Shepherd named Carlo that came from Germany. Great dog. He used to, oh, here's an old Martin engine. And this is my dad's, he calls it the rowboat, but I'm not 100% sure what this is. But, I mean, it's cool as shit. I mean, so cool. And then we'll get over to the other side here. Here's one of the, sorry for the weird garage pic, but that's an old boat. I think that's one of the originals that my dad picked up. And then, you know, over here are some boat photos of, you know, my grandfather and, you know, different racing. My grandfather was Lou Eppel, and, you know, part of the 100 Mile an Hour Club and whatnot. Here's a picture of him actually racing, ho-hum racing team. And just some more pictures of the start, always a blast. And there's some Johnson stuff. Some racing legends. Get an idea of what it was like back then. Right here. And then this is Art Kennedy right here. Art was from St. Louis, and really good friend of my grandfather's. They raced together for many years. And then here's an old engine. Not sure what this is. Oh, it's a Champion. Holy crow. So if you know Champion, they used to be in the boat engine business. That's one of theirs. Here's a Merc 25. This is on the Speedliner, which is made in Mizzou, Missouri. And this is probably one of the coolest boats I've ever seen in my life. God, is that cool. Look at those. The throttle back then, it looks like vice grips. It was a hand throttle. So that's what you would do, is you would kneel down on the wood, maybe have a pad or something there, and you would use the hand throttle. So, oh, seaplane overhead. That's what that noise is. We have a lot of seaplanes this year in the area. This is a hydro. This is how tight they were. This is why I could never race one. I don't think my butt would even get in between the two pieces of wood. But yeah, see how you have the hand throttle here, you know, and little steering wheel down there, and you get as low as possible. And here's an old Merc that it was on. This is probably like a 7.5 or 10 horse. See that little propeller on there? Yeah, you think it small is not going to go. Small is the only way to go. So this is kind of my dad's shrine, if you will. You know, he's got a couple Michigan State bag game, and then, you know, here's a little bit more of what's going on over here. And the TV, I guess, is new. It's got a back door here, Boataholic. And then, let's see, nothing in the ice box. We're gonna have to change that. At least get some booze in there. And then here's the fridge. You got a little Pinot and some water and some Miller High Life. Oh, I think I'll take a water. And, oh, he's got a little bit of booze. You know, little, oh, Glen Velvet. Oh, there's where it is. Beefeater. You know, pick, what are those, olives? Oh, yeah. Funny story about olives, but I'll tell you that when I see you. But anyway, this is it, bud. I wanted you to see it. Someday we gotta see it together in person, and you'll shit your brains when you see this. Nice little light up above, but I'm standing by the side door. We have a little lean-to. We come down here for party hour and just kind of check it all out. But let me just stand. I'm standing in the doorway here. This is kind of looking back at my parents' property a little bit. But so I'm just going to pan the room just to kind of give you an idea. All right, dude. Well, eventually I'll get this over to you. It's kind of a big file. Hopefully I can get it transmitted. But once you see this, I think you'll really love it.